interaction is essential. Listen actively to your guests and ensure that they feel heard and understood. Be a problem solver. Be proactive in addressing any issues that arise. A swift and effective resolution can turn a negative experience into a positive one. Be professional. This includes being on time, being well-groomed and courteous at all times, and personalization of an experience. Tailor your services to meet the individual needs of each guest. Small personal touches can make a big difference. You may not have yet realized this, but your classes have already begun. Every time you go into a store, a supermarket, a restaurant, hotel, on a bus or on a boat, you are taking part in a customer service practical class. How do the employees greet you when you enter the establishment? Do they greet you and make you feel welcome, or are you dismissed? Do they take the time to show you what you need and provide explanations when necessary, or are you left to find items on your own, even after asking for assistance? Do they make suggestions for additional things you may be interested in? Do they thank you for being a customer and invite you to come again? How do you feel after leaving? Is this a business where you want to return and tell your friends and family that they should visit? When your experience is positive, make a note of what they did that you loved and try to replicate this to your guests. When your experience is negative, think about all the ways you will be different when interacting with your guests. Customer service is not just about meeting the needs of your guests. It's about exceeding their expectations. It's about creating memorable experiences that make them want to return and recommend your services to others. In the hospitality industry, our responsibility and goal is to make every guest feel valued and appreciated and is treated with respect and warmth. In conclusion, exceptional customer service is the cornerstone of the hospitality industry. By focusing on empathy, communication, problem solving, professionalism, and personalization, you can create an unforgettable experiences for your guests. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to make a positive impact. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity. Welcome to the adult world.
Thank you very much, Ms. Williams. Now, the tourism and hospitality sectors are not only about hotels and travel and cruise ships, but it's also about culture. And I know, having lived in quite a few Caribbean countries, Dominica is rich with culture. So this morning, it's a little break up to all the speeches. We've invited the Pebush drummers to come and perform for us. And what is even more exciting about this performance is that one of our own tourism students, a senior student, is a member of this group. So we're even more happy to have them with us. So let us welcome them as they come to perform for us. Thank you for being with us, Ethan. So let me introduce. Michael Farrell created the Pebush drummers over 15 years ago. Different drums, one sound is the motto of the group and has lived up to their reputation. Delivering masterclass drumming techniques and rhythm nationally, regionally, and internationally. The Pebush drummers incorporates traditional instruments into their presentations, all in promoting our traditional culture everywhere they travel. And as recent as June of this year, they were in Venezuela representing Dominica. love growing. So I could have listened all day. Thank you very, very much. Can we give them another round? So we've heard from our tourism partners, but now we are going to learn or hear, or probably learn is the best word to use, how education meets industry, or how industry meets education. Because we can't reach to where we want to go unless we have education. Unfortunately, we received apologies from the Minister of Education, who had to go to Parliament, and Dr. Janora Joseph of the GEMS Foundation had an urgent matter that came up, and she too is unable to attend. So at this time, I'm going to ask Dr. Kimon Joseph, the officer in charge of the UE Global Campus Dominica, to join us at the podium as she shares with you how the industry could meet education, or how education meets industry. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I will not be very long, but Marva, who has not left yet, was saying that she was the first set of, among the first set of students of the Dominica State College. Well, I'm way older than that because I wasn't even in Dominica State College. I was in Clifton Dupuy Community College. And in our second year, we finished at the top up here. So I'm very old indeed. It's a pleasure for me to be here on behalf of UWI Global Campus, and I have my colleague, Dr. Barry Casimir, who's our program officer with me. And we want to really welcome you to tertiary education. This, and I hope I won't get in trouble for saying that, but this is, from my experience with the Dominica State College, the most disciplined division of the Dominica State College is the tourism division. When I ask for students from the Dominica State College to assist UWI with things, it's always that department that we want to assist us with the things that we are doing at UWI. And there's a reason for that. Your deportment, the way you speak, your discipline is just really, really outstanding. So you have really chosen a very good division to be with, and I really congratulate Ms. Katie Julian and her staff for the hard work that they have been doing. Sometimes it will look like they're being hard on you, but they are being hard on you for a reason, because you have a lot of responsibility, you have a lot of power, and with great power comes great responsibility. UWI stands ready and committed to continue working with the Dominica State College. In fact, I do not believe that we have done enough collaborative work together, and I'm glad that Ms. Christian is there today. Dr. Casimir and I had very high hopes when we had heard that it was going to be Ms. Christian in charge, and we are still hoping that we can really get together and do some excellent collaborative work between the Dominica State College and the UWI Global Campus. But we are very grateful for what has been done in the past, particularly through the help of the tourism department. We at UWI, we have tourism programs as well as other training opportunities. When you are finished with the Dominica State College and you want to continue with your bachelor's and your master's programs, you are very welcome to choose us as a solid choice for continuing your education, particularly because you'll be able to continue working in the industry while doing your bachelor's or master's program with us. So I just want to congratulate you on this first step. You are in good hands. You have made a good choice to be in this particular program. It is not going to be easy, but nothing worth having ever comes easy anyway. So congratulations on behalf of the UWI, on behalf of Dr. Kazmi, who is here with me. I wish you all the best for a bright future. Thank you.
And as we continue to talk about where industry meets education, we're coming closer to home. Closer to home, we have with us Ms. Trudy Christian, who's the officer in charge of the Dominica State College, the institution that we are all proud to be a part of, those of you who are now entering, those of you who are here, those of you who may be leaving us this year, and those of us who seem to be here to stay. We welcome Ms. Christian to join us at the podium as she shares with us how industry meets education.
Good morning. We've lost some of the people I was going to acknowledge, but I do thank them for their attendance this morning. They had to leave early, but I will acknowledge, of course, the management team, the members of the management team of the Dominica State College who are present here this morning. The head of the UE Global Campus, Dr. Kimon Joseph, of course, the Tourism and Hospitality Division members who are all here in their numbers, and of course you, the students who are joining us at the Dominica State College, and the members of the media. Good morning to you all, and thanks for coming on this overcast and potentially stormy day. I'm happy to see you all here, and I hope that orientation week will be a big success. The theme of this morning's orientation, inaugural orientation ceremony specifically for tourism and hospitality, is tourism and hospitality is our future. And I hope that you all who have enrolled in the program believe so, because it is indeed true. I really want to congratulate you, students. I have been told approximately 36 students chose hospitality studies, and somewhat similar in numbers, 20-something have chosen tourism. I want to congratulate you on making that decision to equip yourselves here at the Dominica State College with the tools which are necessary to contribute to what is and what will continue to be a main economic driver here in Dominica. So you've made the decision to study something that will develop the country, something that will give you professional opportunities, opportunities to contribute to the economy, and I really applaud you for that decision. So you are not to be one of those who are wondering, what will I do when I'm done with the Dominica State College? Your decision is supposed to lead you to a very clear and distinct path. So I want to encourage you to make use of the opportunities you will find here at the Dominica State College. You heard the head of the UE Global Campus mention the collaboration which exists in terms of events, and state colleges reached out to, and the Division of Tourism and Hospitality provides students to assist. This is true across the board with other stakeholders, other non-governmental organizations. The government of Dominica reaches out as well. I want you to make use of the opportunities you will find here to really network and solidify your presence in the industry even before you leave our doors. So the opportunities will present themselves. I want to encourage you to use them, to rely on your lecturers and the coordinator of the director of the division who will guide you in the correct path. So when you're done here, it will be a fait accompli. Your position in the industry will already be solidified. So please don't sit back and say there's nothing. There are opportunities. You just need to grasp them and make maximal use of them. I want to specifically welcome you to the Dominica State College. You will see me again in your other orientation activities. I want to welcome you to this campus. I want you to make this campus your home. I want you to become a part of this campus that I can recognize. I want your impact to be felt here. So when you do graduate with your tourism degrees, with your hospitality degrees, when you graduate, we can say, yes, so-and-so, their impact will be, the feel of what they have done will be missed. So I want us to miss you, but before we can miss you, I need you to make that impact during your time here. Be present, be mindful, be positive, and make the best of your tenure at the Dominica State College. I welcome you and I encourage you to enjoy the rest of the week and to make the most of it. Welcome.
As we continue, we call on our own head of our division. So we're now coming to us. It's narrowed down. We had our visitors, we have come right home. The head of the Division of Tourism and Hospitality Studies is Miss Katie Julian. She's the director. She's the one who we all report to. Should there be issues, she's the one who we go to. Anything to do with advising, she's the one that we go to. At this point, I welcome Ms. Katie Julian to the podium as she speaks to us about the division.
Thank you, Ms. Watty. Good morning to Ms. Christian, the officer in charge of the division, of the President's Office at the Dominica State College, the deans, Dr. Kimon Joseph, officer in charge of UE Global Campus, Dr. Lee, Dr. Barry Kazimi, program coordinator, invited guests, and everybody else who's there, especially the current and incoming students here at the State College. The first time when I saw the theme, tourism and hospitality is our future, visibility, inclusivity, and connectivity. This really resonated with me as it ties so beautifully with one of our goals, which is to forge greater partnership with all our stakeholders. Yeah, sure, sorry. I want to take this opportunity to commend the two lecturers here at the division, Ms. Lena Watty and Ms. Melinda Serafin, for conceptualizing this theme. As I look at the eager faces of you, the students, who took, the current students, as well as the incoming students, and the presence of you, the invited guests, who took time off your busy schedule to be with us today, that gives me great hope that there is a bright future in the tourism industry in Dominica. Though tourism supports all aspects of a country's development, it takes the concerted effort of all of us to commit ourselves by working collaboratively for its sustainability and growth. Let us continue to ensure that this happens by doing the following. We should not continue to operate this dynamic industry in silos. As stakeholders, we therefore need to connect, playing a greater role in the academic lives of these students who have chosen tourism studies and or hospitality studies as their major. By being included to play a pivotal role in the Tourism Advisory Committee when called upon, and supporting the division by opening your doors to these students, when they approach you seeking opportunities to gain internship hours, which is a critical component of their program of studies here at the college. I want to take this opportunity to thank the various institutions who have been engaging the students at various functions and events. Most specifically, the GEMS Foundation under the auspices of Mr. Gregor Nassif for creating the internship program exclusively for the students. These initiatives do make them visible to potential employers. We therefore impress upon you to connect with us to ensure that we mold the minds of these future ministers of tourism, PSCs of tourism, CEOs of Discover Dominica Authority, executive directors, director of DHTA, chief technical officers within the Ministry of Tourism, hotel managers, food and beverage managers, assistant managers of tour operation, faculty directors, and other key positions within the industry. This can only happen if we include and embrace them when necessary. When we do that, we give them the visibility needed to showcase the knowledge, skills, and attributes developed during their tenure here at the Dominica State College. This orientation ceremony by the division is only the beginning as we continue to recognize tourism as the greater contributor to our foreign exchange earnings. Be mindful that there is a dire need for a cadre of appropriately trained and educated workforce for the successful development of this dynamic industry. Here you have them, the future of tourism and hospitality industry. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Julian. So we noticed, or we saw that one of our students is part of the Peebush Drummers. So there's talent within our division. There's lots of talent. At this point, I'm going to call on our second year, one of our final year hospitality students, Mr. Dina Antoine, to come and change it up a little, just a little, to break up all the speeches, to perform for us.
Hello, good morning. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fire, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And our eyes up, our eyes like the day, our eyes up, our eyes unafraid, our eyes up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And our eyes up, high like the waves, our eyes up, in spite of the ache, our eyes up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, I know you'll feel like dying, but I promise you we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. We'll bring it to I will rise 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up high like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. We will rise.
Where talent meets industry meets education, we are going to rise. When I tell you all are going to hear about the Division of Tourism and Hospitality Studies this year, I mean we are going to, because we are going to rise up. There we go. This morning, we have a testimony with us. We have someone who not only is a former student of the Dominica State College, but is a member of the graduating class of 2008, the Division of Tourism and Hospitality Studies. We have with us Mr. David Thornhill, who is currently the Assistant Manager at Hibiscus Ecotours Limited and the founder or Chief Executive Officer of David Thornhill Consultancy and Training. He completed an associate degree in tourism and hospitality studies at the Dominica State College and a bachelor's degree in hospitality management, summa cum laude, at Monroe College. Additionally, he obtained a certificate of higher education in international hospitality management from the Anglia Ruskin University, a diploma in customer service and operations management from Allison, and a certificate in global hospitality management from Cornell University. Mr. Thornhill also received numerous awards and recognition, to include Tourism Industry Employee of the Year from the Discover Dominica Authority, Most Outstanding Youth in Tourism from the National Youth Council of Dominica, Competent Communicator Award, Competent Leader Award, Advanced Leader Bronze Award, and the Triple Crown Award from Toastmasters International. The numerous awards and recognitions he has earned is proof of his meritorious work within the hospitality and tourism industry. Mr. Thornhill's advancement continues in his professional life, where he attained certification from the American Hotel and Lodging Association, AHLA, and is now a certified guest service professional. Currently, he's pursuing a master's degree in business management with a concentration in hospitality management at Monroe College. This is where we can aspire to become. We manifest it and we achieve it. Join me in welcoming Mr. David Thornhill to our podium to speak.
Pleasant good morning to all. Since protocol has already been established, I will just like to commend Adina, is it? Yes, that was an amazing rendition of that song. It's very inspiring and timely, as most of you all have selected your career choice by choosing tourism and hospitality. Let me see, I came into the tourism and hospitality program in 2005. I was looking for a career pathway or field where I could excel, and I know what my strong points are and what my weak points are, so I was running away from maths, accounts, and all those subjects that is numbered, right? So I came up to the Dominica State College, and at the time, Mrs. Marcella Lara Menal was the coordinator of the program. So she took me through the program and she explained to me the various courses that I would have to undergo. So when she was done, she convinced me to join the program, and it has been a relationship ever since. It was where I met Miss Katie Julian. She is an inspiration. She is a wonderful lady. She's been our mothers, our friend, our motivator, and today we've remained very good friends. So you may have heard her mention David several times. So I am the David she's been talking about, right? I'm very passionate about tourism and hospitality, and tourism and hospitality is one of the careers where it is endless. There are so many possibilities that you can attain through this. I know you've heard several speeches, but I will focus on the type of careers that you can get into within the tourism and hospitality industry. Hospitality and tourism degrees can equip you with the in-demand and highly transferable skills so you're able to work all over in the world in a career you love. With travel, spending and dining out experienced a global revival after the pandemic, it's a great time to get into a career in hospitality and tourism. Exciting careers trends have emerged in the past few years that bring some exciting career opportunities to the industry. This broad and dynamic industry encompasses many new evolving sectors offering a variety of cutting-edge career options, from festivals and events to digital work, wellness, and green jobs. With a degree in hospitality management under your belt, you can use your highly transferable skills wherever you choose to go. And that is the beauty of choosing hospitality and tourism. You do not have to remain local to study or to get a job in the field, right? This is one of the industry where you can go anywhere in the world and have a meaningful career. If you decide to change careers or step into a new industry, you will be able to take those in-demand skills with you. The hospitality and tourism industry in 2022 is more mobile and digital now more than ever than before. Digital booking through online travel agencies, OTAs, Airbnb, mobile restaurant, booking apps, food delivery platforms, reviews, websites, and of course, Instagram, travel influencers, social media marketing. These are all examples of digital tools that are now more essential for hospitality and tourism business in 2023, 2024, and beyond. Despite the huge demand for digital services within the hospitality and tourism sector, there is an enduring skills gap in digital literacy among hospitality professionals. Research suggests that as many as 1 in 3 hospitality workers have no digital literacy. If you decide to pursue a digital career in the hospitality and tourism industry, you will be in high demand. And so we see that many people are looking for marketing managers and digital managers, as your online presence is very important, especially for the wider world. Despite the huge demand for digital services within the hospitality and tourism sector, there are a range of digital careers in the industry that utilizes the customer service and management skills. You can learn from a hospitality management background. You don't need to come from a programming or computing background to do these jobs. Instead, you have transferable skills such as the customer service and relationship management skills to an online setting. So you don't necessarily have to be a computer programmer, but once you have that customer service and that skill set that you've learned throughout your studies, it can be transferred. If you're interested in content creation and you want a hospitality career that blends with your social media skills, with your passion for travel and food, you could also consider a career in digital marketing, in tourism and hospitality. Hotel brands, tourism operators, and food service providers all need social media marketers and digital content creators to be noticed in an online competitive social media landscape. Because right now, every business is taking advantage of Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social media apps. What about wellness tourism? Wellness is a rapidly growing segment of the hotel, hospitality, and tourism industry right now because everyone wants to take a vacation to rejuvenate themselves and for health purposes. Driven by a post-pandemic boom in demand for health-conscious gateways, the popularity of wellness retreats, day spas, treatment packages, and wellness products right now is interlinked with growth in demand for natural destinations, sustainable travel, vegan, vegetarian, and organic food options. This isn't just a temporary shift. The popularity of these particular consumer choices represent the growing importance of millennial and Gen Z travelers in the market. According to research, 96% of Gen Z and millennials relate the term wellness to health, prioritize eco-friendly and organic options. You don't need to be a health professional or get a degree in health science to enter into this wellness field, because as I said, tourism encompasses a lot of other industries. A typical wellness retreat or day spa needs managers and staff with typical hospitality skills across areas such as operations, room division, front of the house activities, programming, food and beverage, and customer service. A degree in hospitality tourism or hotel management would be an ideal for learning these essential skills. How about events, activities, and festivals career? We see that several times. This called Dominica has put out several ads for events officer and events managers. If you love music, outdoor activities, amusement parks, cruises, cultural events, or even organizing private parties, then you may be perfect for a career in hospitality and tourism industry. Millions of people travel every year to attend sports, festivals, conventions, and for other events. Take, for example, our World Caribbean Music Festival and St. Lucia Jazz Festival. The events and activities sections of the tourism and hospitality industry is once again back in a big way from 2022 and 2023, with many events that had been cancelled now resuming in 2024. With the skills in logistics, operations, soft skills such as communications and management skills you gain with a typical hospitality degree, you are also perfectly situated to pursue a career in events and activities management. Careers in events and activities are exciting, challenging, and great if you're a people's person and a natural problem solver. One of the important things for this type of career, we are very volatile, so which means in any pandemic or any crisis, we are the first industry to hit, right? As soon as you have a pandemic, no more traveling. Everybody's stuck home, hotels are empty, guest houses, entertainment parks. So we are usually the first industry to be hit, right? Sustainable accommodation, ecotourism, and adventure travel. Environmental concerns are playing an increasingly important role in travelers' choices, particularly among millennials and Gen Z travelers. Right now, many persons are environmentally conscious, so they usually choose destinations that practice sustainable tourism, and typically Dominica is one of these examples. So most of these travelers want to know what are the best practices that you're doing at your property. Are you doing reuse, recycle? Are you reusing your grey water to water your plants? Are you using paper towel or the regular towel? Are you using materials that are environmentally friendly, such as your cups, your plates, your utensils, and so forth? In line with this trend, the sustainable accommodation and eco-adventure sector of the market is growing and evolving. The adventure tourism market includes activities in nature such as hiking, sailing, mountain climbing, and skills currently valued at $282.1 billion and is estimated to reach 1.009 trillion by 2030. That's a lot of new careers. On the other side of the industry, an increasing number of hotels, resorts are going carbon neutral, minimizing waste and offering organic and vegan food options. This means more jobs of sustainable consulting, reporting and designing and implementing solutions across the industry. Tourism operators are also expanding their staycation to eco-friendly, offering investing in experimental travel innovation. If you're passionate about sustainability, adventure, creating unforgettable experiences, and love spending time in nature, it's a great time to start thinking about a hospitality or tourism career in this broad and dynamic field. So you see, this is an exciting career option that you have chosen, and I can share my own experiences with you. I think this is one of the best decisions I've made in terms of my career option, though sometimes the industry may not be what you want it to be at the time. But when it's really on the move, it's on the move. While being here at the Duncan State College from 2005 to 2008, I had an amazing experience, and that is where you form formidable relationships, not only with your peers, but with your lecturers as well. And I can tell you, when you have a lecturer like Miss Katie Julian, sometimes she'll be on your back, on your case. Don't look at it as I'm being harassed by my lecturer. If she cares about you, believe you me, she will be on your case. Sometimes you don't realize your potential until somebody points it out or helps you bring out your potential, and she's one of those people. She will not give up on you until that very end that you cross that finish line. So let me just encourage you to take this opportunity as one that will bring you many places, right? A lot of us have moved on to doing our first or second degree. Many of us have went on to be supervisors and managers. And from 2008 up to this present, I've opened up my office for tourism students, and I've run a successful internship program. And many of my students have went on to attain scholarships, to attain their bachelor's and their master's degree. So Hibiscus Ecotourism Limited is open for when you are ready to do your internship. And of course, my dear friend, I know she'll always call on me to assist with that. So I know that you've listened to many speeches, and I don't want to be long. Let me just encourage you again that you've chosen a career. I know that it will be exciting and impactful. And in the next 2 years, I want to come to a restaurant or hotel and see you serve me with pride and industry. So good luck for a successful semester.
We cannot be saying that we are part of the hospitality and tourism industry and not know how to say thank you. So this is time of the program where we say thank you and we show our appreciation. I'm going to ask Mrs. Marissa Sapros Jules to come and make a presentation to Mr. Thornhill. It's a way of thanking him. Mrs. Jules, please do not move. And in also saying thank you, Mrs. Jules has been with us for the past 3 years, She has lectured, she has shared, she has joined us, she has encouraged. And she will be leaving us, or she has left us. She's already resigned, but she's here today. So we want to say a public thank you to you as well for being part of our team. And as she goes on, we wish her well for herself and her family. So what has happened is that our program has gone a little shorter than expected, and with all those speeches, we are surprised that it has. And we wanted to share in some refreshments with all of us here, but our caterer hasn't reached yet. So luckily, my wish has been granted by the Paybush drummers are going to return to entertain us with some more drumming as we await, hopefully, the caterer's arrival, and then we will say an official thank you to all who are and were present for our function this morning. So I welcome the Paybush drummers to return to the front.
Check your email. Your email.
Somebody must be, I know we have a dancer here, or two. But anybody brave enough to come and try it? Or anybody want to learn how to do it fast? Come, Stacy. One by, be easy. I know. I'll teach you easily. Come, let's go. Just in front. man. Hooray, double check. Hooray, double check. Hooray, double check. Tabulaka, men, fella. Hooray, double check. Hooray, double check. Hooray, double check. Tabulaka, men, fella. Anybody knows Hiranto? Hiranto. Anybody knows Hiranto? Everybody knows Hiranto. My child knows Hiranto. You have a volunteer? You have a volunteer?
very much. My morning has been made. But you know, as a lecturer, there are certain things that we should do to ensure that our students have learned, because at the end of the day, what is important is that has learning taken place? Now, it can go two ways. It can go in the form of, I ask some questions, you all answer. And then the one that I think I like the best is that, who are the first year hospitality students? Can I see the hands of the first year hospitality students? Don't be afraid. Those of you who have just joined and will be entering classes come next week, Monday, can I see the hands of those? Okay. So this is what I want you all to do, a homework assignment. I want you to find out the history behind drumming. That type of drumming. So you have the drummers here with you currently. We have a current student who is a member of the drummers. I want you all to find out the history of drumming, how it came about, the types of drum, because there's meaning and there is meaning behind each form of drumming that they did here today. Mr. Farrell is with you. I need you to find out why, and so that you can see how it associates with our culture. Why is drumming so important to our culture? The dances that were done this morning, yeah. What that means for our culture. So that's a little assignment for you all to do. I give you some time. So for our final year, second year students, what did you get from this program this morning? You all are the ones with the reason why we're here is because we heard your cry. We heard you complaining and saying you didn't know. So let me hear from at least 3 of you what resonated with you this morning. Am I going to have to call names? Felicia? Jamie? No, it's not a matter of you telling me no. I'd like you to stand up. Let's go. So it's going to be Pikion, Kelsia, and all the heads are going down. Nikisha and Jamie. So let's go Pikion. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, you look very nice. Oh, Pikion. Very nice. Thank you. You have a school shirt on. Let's go. Tell me, what resonated with... Oh. The rest, yes, Nikisha, you're next. Ethan, be careful. Yes.
Okay, so
Good morning.
morning. I learned how hospitality and tourism is. Like the most important thing is like it has like many jobs you can get in this sector, like manager and stuff. So that manager, you can plan events, you can develop a hotel in that sector, supervisors, and yeah.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Pikion. Nikisha is in front of you here with the locks. No? Nikisha? Thank you. Nikisha? Pikion, just pass the mic. Huh?
Basically, I learned how involved the tourism, the Ministry of Tourism is with the tourism department here in college. I was quite impressed with what involved and the outreach that the tourism and hospitality department has, in the Caribbean. I get to learn about how important it is. Well, I already knew, but how important the hospitality and tourism department is here in the Caribbean, because you know.
Number Felicia, you want the next one?
What? What's your?
Let's go. Jamie, prepare yourself, please.
Okay, morning. Okay, to be honest, it had a few people I didn't know. So, like, I got to let them know and what are their rules and the different things we can get involved in and stuff like that.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Jamie?
Afternoon or morning. Okay, so I learned that today that hospitality and tourism is a very much wide range sector that you can get many opportunities and jobs to go to worldwide with what we learned. I also learned that with hospitality we need like great customer service. Which how you make people feel, ensuring that you make people have a positive mindset on you. So let's say, for example, let's say you treat a customer or somebody that you didn't really know very good, and then later down you meet that same person, and it can maybe have like one, two good clicks with it. So it's like building your social skills to reach more people, get links, bigger people, and stuff like this. Okay,
I didn't see her, but I would really like to hear from Abby. Abby, would you like to speak? And would any of the first year students, our incoming students, who are bold enough and feel brave enough to speak? Lucky I don't know your name.
Okay, well, I learned that hospitality is not only caring for people, but is about exceeding customers' expectation, because hospitality on a whole is like ensuring that people return to a country or return to a hotel or a business or an organization. So yes, basically that's it.
We are proud to announce that one of our students will be moving on or will be spending a semester in Canada this year. We have an agreement between Nova Scotia Community College and the Dominica State College. And one of our students, Mr. Lennon O'Keefe, has been chosen to represent the Dominica State College for a semester abroad. This is another opportunity that we can all work towards. But it doesn't go just looking at Lennon and choosing Lennon. Lennon became very involved in campus life, internships, service hours, and his academics proved him worthy of being one chosen. So, those of us who are here currently, if you know you have some work to do, let's try and do it this semester. Those of you who are joining us, get involved in activities on campus. It helps. Make sure your academics are, let's try and work towards excellence. Because it's not only academics, but it's also involvement. So don't come to DSC for 2 years and when asked, what organizations are you a part of, you tell me none, miss. Okay? It means a lot. At this point, I'm going to ask Miss Melinda Serafin to come forward and give the vote.
morning to all. On behalf of the director and staff of the Divisional Tourism and Hospitality Division, we wish to express our heartfelt gratitude to the management of the Dominica State College for their unwavering support and sharing our vision in making this orientation ceremony possible. Your leadership and the commitment to excellence in education are the cornerstones of our success. We recognize the critical role of the government, we recognize the role that the government has played and continues to play in the functioning of the Dominica State College. That level of commitment towards educational advancement is pivotal to the overall development of our nation. Part of that commitment is was demonstrated by the presence here today. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to show your support. The Honorable Dennis Charles Pemberton, Miss Trudy Christian, Miss Marva Williams, Miss Ria Williams, Dr. Simon Joseph, Miss Katie Williams, Miss Nadia Riviere, Miss Ashley McDougall, thank you for sharing your presence, your knowledge, and your expertise with us. Your unwavering support and commitment is paramount to the success of the program at DSC. This is critical to the success of the tourism and hospitality industry of Dominica. We would also like to thank the industry partners, the Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Education, DDA, DHTA, GEMS, UE Global. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, and a special thank you to those of you who shared and gave words of encouragement. Your demonstration of support is invaluable. Our guest speaker, Mr. David Thornhill, a graduate of this very division at DSC, who has made many strides in this industry. Thank you for your willingness and taking your time out to join us today. I am sure that our students listened and have been inspired. Ms. Katie Julian, Director of the Division of the Tourism and Hospitality Division, Ms. Nadia Riviere, Ms. McDougall. The idea to host this ceremony was just an idea. You all agreed to listen to the pitch and were on board immediately. Your response and support during its planning is true testament of your commitment to the welfare and advancement of our DSC students. Our deans and other staff members of DSC, we appreciate your support and presence. Ms. Lena Wati and I, as faculty members of the division, have been dedicated to and will continue to work in shaping the future of our students to be leaders and to make their mark in this vibrant and dynamic industry. Our guest performers, Ms. Adina Antoine, who is also a hospitality student, the Paybush drummers, and as Mr. Watson has already said, one of its members is also part of our tourism area. And Stacy, where are you? For your impromptu for dance performance. Thank you to all of you for contributing and continuing to the art form and culture of Dominica and giving some sparkle to our ceremony today. Ms. Tashira Wati from Quick Printing, who agreed to print our program. Thank you so much. Ms. Gemma Schlifer, who designed our program. Thank you. Our DSC technicians, the media who will report on this activity. Thank you all. Tyra, Anya, Sapphire, Mr. Etienne, thanks to all of you for all your help and assistance. Most important, I get to our students. You're probably thinking that I forgot you, right? But most important, our dear students, first year and returning students, you are the heart, and soul of the division. Thank you for choosing to be part of the tourism and hospitality family. Your interest, enthusiasm, and determination are what drives us to continue to support you and help you to strive for excellence. We, and when I say we, I mean all of us here, are excited to see how you will shape the future of this industry, and we are here to support you. As you have heard from all who shared with us, the world of tourism and hospitality is full of excitement, opportunities, and possibilities. I have no doubt that each of you will make the most of them. Together, let us work to uphold the values, excellence, service, and innovation that define the industry. So, as the Theolathon has inspired this generation, and generations to come, we hope that we can also inspire you to greatness within the industry. Everyone, once again, thank you for being here with us today.
We dreamed and we manifested. It was a conversation that we had. Plan was put in place, as Ms. Serpin said. We had to present our plan for approval, and here we are today. I hope, as I said, that all that you have asked of us has been delivered today. Now, for the students, next week we also know that a lot of you have said that you don't know where the tourist sites are. So next week, Friday, we have planned an excursion for all students to visit 3 of our sites. Now, there's, a charge, but we will let you all know via an email. But just know that next week, Friday, the Division of Tourism and Hospitality Studies will be going on a site visit to 3 of our tourist attractions. We are answering your call. We have promised. You have asked, we have promised. And so we are delivering on our promise. So please put aside next week, Friday, to go on an excursion, the entire division, to 3 of our tourist sites, tourist attractions. But we will give you further information during the course of the week, but not too late in the week. Okay? Now, I don't know if this... Ms. Serpin? Okay, so do this here. Please. I think I have really worked this morning. Please mingle and mix. Those of you who are going to be an intro to hospitality, you have homework, and homework that is going to be graded. Go and speak with the drummers. Go and speak with the drummers and find out about the history of drumming and the different styles of drumming that was used today. What is it about? What does it mean? And the dances. For extra points, you might, if you add the dances to it as well, you might get a little extra. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you all next week in classroom.